Hi, I'm Jordan Mcdonald from KJM Country Gardens, and I'm going to show you how to make a gorgeous fall container. A few things you'll need to get started is some potting soil, a frost-proof container, a nice selection of great foliage colors, and some spring flowering bulbs. When buying plants in the fall, you want to make sure that they're full and healthy looking right now, because they're not going to do a whole lot of growing between now and spring. Equally as important is the color and texture of the foliage. And the fewer colors you have, the higher the impact will be. So start by filling the container with soil to about 8 inches below the rim of the pot. It's a good idea to lightly pack the soil down, that way you'll have less settling afterwards. We'll start with planting our structural plant in the back. This is probably going to be the tallest and biggest plant that you have, so it's good to plant it first and then work around it. If your pot curves outwards from the rim, it's a good idea to make sure that you pack soil into all the cracks around the plant so you have no voids. Once you've got your structural plant in place, you want to put your bulbs in that are going to go deeper. You put these in now because other plants are going to go on top of them. This is called layering. Add soil over top. So now we're going to add everything else. I usually work around the structure, working towards the front, that way you're not stepping over yourself. Over top of your bulbs, it's important to put something that's not going to make it all the way through the winter. That way in the spring, when the bulbs start to emerge, you're not having a big mess of stuff coming through the plants. Winter pansies are a really good plant to use for that, as well as winter kale, which I'm using in this planter. Winter kale's nice because the color intensifies in colder weather. Fill all the cracks in between plants as you go, and lightly pack them down so there's less settling afterwards. So in the front of the planter, there's a few holes, so I'm going to plug some mini daffodils in here that will also come up in the early spring. These only have to go 2 inches below the surface of the soil, so I just poke them in with my finger. Fall containers always look best when they're packed full, so don't be worried about putting too many things in there. Also, the spring bulbs are an important feature because they'll keep the color going right into spring. So this is just one example of some of the color combinations you can do, but really the possibilities are endless. So have fun and enjoy. I'm Jordan Mcdonald from KJM Country Gardens. Thanks for watching.